What's up, Shalom, y'all? It's your boy, y'all chosen one up in here. What I'm saying? Shalom to all those Israelites. So I'm an Israelites, all brethren of Shem, to all Hamites and all people of Japheth. I pray for you. But my people are Shemitic, people of Shem. And to all you Egyptologists, to all you New Covenant, New Age people, I'll pray for you. That's all I can do. As a Hebrew, I'll pray for you and let you understand your ways and let you know that you got a place too in the kingdom. And it's our task to teach you guys on how to serve the Most High instead of serving idols and things like that. So anyway, we on chapter 18 on the great book of Genesis. Chapter 18. We may get into some of Jasher. I don't know, but we may get into some of Jasher. We may do Jasher on a separate video. Yeah, let's go ahead and get started. And Yah appeared unto him in the plains of Mamre. Okay. So he's talking about Abraham here. And he sat in the tent door in the heat of the day. And he lifted up his eyes and looked, and lo, 3 men stood by him. And when he saw them, he ran to meet them from the tent door, and bowed himself toward the ground, and said, now who are these 3 men? These are just not men. These are malakim, as we will see in the book of Jasher. When I read chapter 18, you will see that these are actually malakim, or angels as you call them. And we can see that these malakim can take forms, you know. Just like the fallen ones take forms, you see that these malakim can take forms. It said, my Lord, if now I have found favor in thy sight, pass not away, I pray thee, for thy servant. Let a little water, I pray you, be fetched, and wash your feet, and rest yourselves under the tree. So, you know, Abraham was like, wait, hold on, man, you know. This is the way that we do. This way we treat each other. And I will fetch a morsel of bread, and comfort ye your hearts. After that you shall pass on. For therefore are you come to your servant. And they said, so do as thou hast said. And the malakim was like, all right, go ahead, do it. Do what you got to do. Because Abraham was a humble guy, man. He was. If anybody came by, and back in the days, if you come through a town or something like that, you know, and people didn't have anything to eat, Abraham would give them something, man. He would give them something to eat. That's just what kind of person that he was. And Abraham hastened into the tent unto Sarah, and said, make ready quickly 3 measures of fine meal, knead it, and make cakes upon the hearth. And Abraham ran unto the herd and fetched a calf, tender and good, and gave it unto a young man, and he hasted to dress it. That young man being Eleazar, we'll read about that in Jasher 18. And he took butter and milk, and the calf which he had dressed, and set it before them, and he stood by them under the tree, and they did eat. And they said unto him, where is Sarah thy wife? And he said, behold, it in the tent. You see, the malakim are messengers, you know what I'm saying? These 3 men came there for a reason. And their intent was to deliver a message to Sarah, obviously, and maybe to Abraham too. But their main intent, as you can see right here, is to deliver a message to Sarah. And he said, I will certainly return unto thee according to the time of life. And lo, Sarah thy wife shall have a son. And Sarah heard it in the tent door which was behind him. Now Abraham and Sarah were old and well stricken in age, and it ceased to be with Sarah after the manner of women, which means she was past menopause, and women in menopause, they're past birth, birth bearing. So, thinking fleshly, that's the way that we would think. Therefore Sarah laughed within herself, saying, after I am waxed old shall I have pleasure, my Lord being old also, her Lord being Abraham. So she's within herself, she's thinking fleshly. I mean, what woman I'm sure Sarah has strong faith, but what woman, not to the natural causes, to the natural way of things, Sarah was just laughing within herself, like, man, nah, it ain't gonna happen. And Yah said unto Abraham, wherefore did Sarah laugh, saying, shall I of surety bear a child which am old? Is there anything too hard for Yah? At the time appointed will I return unto thee, according to the time of life, and Sarah shall have a son. Then Sarah denied, saying, I laugh not. For she was afraid. And he said, nay, but thou didst laugh. And the men rose up from thence and looked toward Sodom, and Abraham went with them to bring them on the way. You see that in Jasher 19, verse 44. And Yah said, shall I hide from Abraham that thing which I do? See, everything that happens, Yah takes credit for it. You know what I'm saying? Being that these messengers that was with, speak on Abraham right now, their message was to come down and give Sarah this, the message about she's going to have a child. And at the same time, while they were still down here, they were looking towards Sodom and Gomorrah, and it's like, yep, we're about to blow that place to smithereens, man. Blow it to smithereens. Blow all them queers and all those doggone sinful, evil. When I read in Jasher and you see what these people were doing besides the faggotry they were doing, you're going to be like, yeah, they deserve every bit of that. Righteous. It was righteous to blow that place up. And Yah said, because the cry of Sodom and Gomorrah is great, because their sin is very grievous. Read that in Jasher 18 and 19. I will go down now and see whether they have done altogether according to the city, according to the cry of it, which is coming to me, and if not, I will know. And the men turned their faces from thence and went toward Sodom. But Abraham stood yet before Yah. So Yah was before them. Because remember, when we're reading Genesis, we're going to see how many angels, how many malakim that Lot took in. It was 2. And this one, quote unquote, Malak stayed behind and talked to Abraham. So this was Yah with them. It was Yah with them in his, whatever kind of form he was in. He was talking with Abraham. And Abraham drew near and said, so Abraham knew. So we see here, watch. And Abraham drew near and said, wilt thou destroy the righteous with the wicked? So Abraham already knew what was up, man. He just had this spirit in him, like, man, these dudes, they come to do something. Something is going wrong. Peradventure there be, wilt thou destroy the righteous with the wicked? Now you're speaking because he knew Lot was staying over there. You know what I'm saying? He knew his little nephew was in Sodom and Gomorrah. Peradventure there be 50 righteous within the city. Wilt thou also destroy and not spare the place for the 50 righteous that are therein? That be far from thee, to do after this manner, to slay the righteous with the wicked, and that the righteous should be as the wicked. That be far from thee. Shall not the judge of all the earth do right? So Abraham is kind of questioning the Most High, because he knows his nephew's over there. And he's saying, Yah, you are righteous. What if there are some righteous people in Sodom and Gomorrah? You gonna destroy them too? That's not how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to protect the righteous. And what does Yah say? And Yah said, if I find in Sodom 50 righteous within the city, then I will spare all the place for their sakes. And Abraham answered and said, behold now, I have taken upon me to speak unto Yah, which am but dust and ashes. So he's humbling himself, because that's all we are, man. We're just dust, who just have that ruach inside us, that Yah breathe into us. That's all we are. We just dust. Peradventure there shall lack 5 of the 50 righteous. Wilt thou destroy all the city for the lack of 5? And he said, if I find there 45, I will not destroy it. And he spake unto him yet again and said, peradventure there shall be 40 found there. And he said, I will not do it for 40's sake. And he said unto him, oh, let not Yah be angry, and I will speak. Peradventure there shall 30 be found there. And he said, I will not do it. if I find 30 there. And he said, Behold now, I have taken upon me to speak unto Yah, peradventure there shall be 20 found there. And he said, I will not destroy it for 20's sake. And he said, Oh, let not Yah be angry, and I will speak yet but this once. Peradventure 10 shall be found there. And he said, I will not destroy it for 10's sake. And Yah went his way, as soon as he had left communing with Abraham, and Abraham returned unto his place. All right. So on the next video, we're going to go into Jasher chapter 18, man. And we're going to see the reason why the Most High had to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah. You know what I'm saying? It had to be destroyed. There was so much wickedness going on. And, you know, it had to be destroyed. I don't think I'm going to read. Yeah, I'm just going to read. I'm going to read 18. I'm going to read chapter 18 and some of chapter 19. And the events leading up to the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah, this Canaanite, Hamite city full of these faggot Hamites. You know what I'm saying? And see, this is the spirit of these Hamites, man. I don't know why you would want to be an Egyptologist, man. I don't know why you want to be this new era stuff. I don't know why you wouldn't want to be anything but a Hebrew. Why you wouldn't want to be the people of the Creator, man. And you see the kind of thing these Hamites do. Their spirit is just not there, man. You shouldn't want to be a part of that, man. You shouldn't want to be. Just because they had this great civilization, which was torn down by Hebrews and our master, our Creator, Yah. The hell with Amun-Ra, the hell with Osiris and all them fake gods who can't speak or hear. Now you're gonna see why Yah had to destroy that queer place, man. All right, it's your boy Yah's chosen one, and so are you. I'll catch you on the next video, Jasher chapter 18 and part of 19. Shalom.